Hello and welcome to another podcast of Ash and Dima. Welcome. And this podcast is about
So, in this podcast, we're gonna talk about the land of the rising sun, Japan.
very exciting.
Yeah, where everybody wants to go because it's very interesting country to go to.
Yes, definitely. So when did we go? We went last year,
We went last year, April, summertime.
April, summertime. So we went
But
there.
no, it wasn't. But it wasn't summertime in Japan that time. I think it's spring.
Yes,
yeah,
it
spring.
was.
It was spring.
It was
It
spring.
was summer in Philippines.
Yeah, it was spring in Japan, but the weather was very nice. It was like mid-20s, so during the day, and mid-10s during the night. So it was quite pleasant, I would say. So let's, without further ado, start our
Yes.
podcast. And
We're gonna talk about where we went in Japan and also our itinerary. So you can take notes, like, or if you're planning to go there, so at least you'll know where to go.
okay, so we'll start by in the Tokyo City Airport. So we started in the airport of Tokyo. We landed in
Narita Airport.
Narita
Yes.
Airport, and from there,
I just want to say that I took an e-visa from here from UK, which I'm going to talk about in another podcast. Yeah.
what's the visa?
So it's electronic visa that you need to acquire before you can go to Japan. But that's just from UK. If you're flying from different countries, you need to check if you need to get or apply for visa in the embassy or what. Yeah.
Yeah. So we landed in Narita Airport, and straight after that, we went to the hotel.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it took like an hour from airport train ride
Train
going
ride.
to our place, which we stayed in Akabane.
Yeah.
I remember.
Yeah, and Akabane is like the center of.
No, it's not the center. It's like one of the big cities in big places in Tokyo.
Big place in Tokyo. Okay, so after that, we went outside during the
No,
night.
we actually bought food. We were so tired and hungry. Okay, so we bought food outside first, and then we went to eat in our hotel. Yeah.
Yes, and then after that, we went to explore during the night. We went to explore the city. We went to Hachiko statue. We went to Shibuya crossing.
Yeah, Shibuya Crossing, and because near that station is also Hachiko. If you've seen that movie, and then if you like that movie, it's better to check that out.
Yeah.
And of course, the famous Shibuya Crossing.
Yeah. I think there's two movies Hachiko. No, there's one with Richard Gere, and one so there was like westernized version.
And there's a
Japanese
I haven't
version.
seen the Japanese actually.
Yeah, I think that's was inspired. Richard Gere's movie was inspired by Japanese.
I only saw Richard Gere's movie.
Yeah. So, what did strike you? What like you enjoyed about Japan? Like, what did you enjoy like the first day in being in Shibuya Crossing with all those neon lights
Yeah.
and
Dima really liked it when he was like, take my picture when I'm crossing.
what about you? What about you?
No, it's actually really interesting to see. It's actually something different because it's a really big crossing, and then you'll see all the buildings, all
You
the
were
lights,
telling me at
all
that
the
time,
infrastructure. You
Yeah,
know.
you were actually telling me at the time that up to 2,000 people crossing it like
Yeah,
in
there's
one
a lot of people.
simultaneously.
Yeah, because there's a lot. You know, there's like a big junction.
Yeah.
No, we went to eat in Shibuya as well. We went to. It's you can eat like on your own, or you can eat a group as well. So it's like a Korean
Buffet.
barbecue. You can
Barbecue.
cook on your own.
Yeah.
I forgot there's one in London and then in Manila as well.
So yeah, you order like fresh meat, and then you can cook it and fry it and burn it and whatnot.
Yeah, and then it's only soup and rice, so very good.
Yeah. So what did you do the next day, the very next day? So it took a while to get used to the jet lag, no, after Europe trip.
Not so much for me.
Not so much.
For Dima, he was sick.
I think
He
you
got
were
sick with.
no, not in terms of time difference, because you were like
No, I just have like a massive headache. Yeah, because I think it's normal
yeah,
because you're flying, you know.
yeah, it's on the other side of the world, House of Rising Sun. So, what did you do the next day?
I think the next day we went to forgot was it the castle?
No, we went to the where you went dress up.
Ah, yes, yeah. So because Dima couldn't come, he was sick. He was resting in the hotel.
Yeah,
Sad. So I went with my dad instead. Yeah.
yeah,
So I asked my dad if he wants to wear a kimono, which he never did. So he was so keen to come with me. Yeah.
yeah,
So both of us went. Yeah.
yeah. So you dressed up as
Yeah.
traditional Japanese dresses. Was
And just to take note, it was a bit hard to navigate around, the subway station. Yeah, it's very big. But then if you have Google as well, and then just read the signs on the top, like there's not only just there's also like not only just Japanese characters, but you can also read like for directions. Yeah.
yeah. So and then after that we just like
And we
we
went
used
to the temple. So because the where you going to rent the kimono, it's near the temple. So we just took some pictures there, and luckily there was still cherry blossoms or sakura there. So it was perfect.
but I think it's perfect timing in April to go
Yeah,
there.
but it was almost finishing. And because we went to another park that time and it was gone the cherry blossoms.
Yeah. So I think we just I think I wandered around because I didn't feel very well. So while Ashley was doing kimono dressing up and fitting, and because it took a long time for that, I just was walking around, uh, trying to get healthy again because trying back on my feet. So for me, it was a really uneventful day. I think I went with you guys in the evening to eat, and then to the next day.
Yeah, he went with us to eat at night time. So
Yeah,
we met. Where did we meet? In the hotel.
yeah,
Yeah, we went back to the hotel and then we went out with Jima again to eat in.
yeah.
I think it's Shinjuku. Yeah, we went to Shinjuku to eat. Yeah.
And then the next day, which we had a planned trip to Fuji, Mount Fuji, which I couldn't miss, and that's
Because,
why
yeah, because we paid for that.
not only we
And
paid,
then
but
not
it
only we
was like
paid,
it was my
it's like a
dream.
highlight of the trip as well to see
Yeah,
Mount Fuji, of course.
yeah.
Yeah.
So the Mount Fuji is the tallest mountain on Japanese peninsula.
Yeah.
On the
And they said when you see Mount Fuji, it's lucky because not all the time it shows. It's usually
from
covered
far, you
in,
mean?
yeah, it's usually covered in clouds. But when we were
Yeah,
there, we were so lucky that we saw Mount Fuji.
yeah,
Yeah. So nice.
yeah. It was incredible experience actually.
Just from the bus actually, we can already see and people were like taking pictures and videos already from the bus.
Yeah,
Yeah. Oh yeah, we took a tour. So my sister booked tour for us and then we paid her. And it was actually good. Yeah. But they actually crossed one out, like the outlet, designer outlet.
so we had several
Yeah.
stops. So explain to the people we had several stops. Here, 5 or 6,
Mm.
and we missed one or two. Or
We We missed one, I think. Yeah.
Yeah, because we missed one because there was traffic and there was like accident. So we
Mm.
experienced accident on the motorway on the highway in
Mm.
Japan, which was different because all the cars are moving sideways,
Yeah.
and it was interesting that everyone
Yeah,
moved for the
I'm
ambulance.
surprised the traffic was bad. But actually, she warned us
No,
that the
but
traffic's going to be bad, so we already know.
no, but it was because of the accident. So there was
Mm.
people's life at risk, so they take a priority
Mm.
above anyone traveling.
Yeah,
Uh,
actually wanted to go to that designer outlet because it's quite cheap there. Of course, if you go to an outlet, it's quite cheap. But then she had to scratch it out of our itinerary because, or else we wouldn't be able to see the important stations because there's like stations for if you want to go to Mount Fuji. They're like station one, station. So once the number is higher, you're going closer to the top.
hmm.
Yeah, but we only, I think, went only to station three. Yeah.
Yeah. So our tour was just around Mount Fuji, where you can go, or you can have different tours, where you can have like hours that we had just stops around the Mount Fuji. Where
Yeah, I like when we went to Kawaguchi Lake. Yeah, that's where we had took a lot of
yeah,
time and took pictures there. And there's like tulips there, flowers there as well, like flower farm.
yeah,
Yeah.
and I liked. I would like maybe next time if we go there, we'll take the hiking trails. So that would be quite interesting
Yeah,
because you
because
can hike as
you can
well,
hike as well.
and you
Yeah.
can get quite
Mm.
close to the top. Not close,
Mm.
but like I mean,
No,
it's
yeah,
3,000. It's 3,700 meters or something.
but you can yeah do it yourself if you don't want to do the
I rather do
if
it
you
in the group in Japan
no,
without
you will
knowing
have to check if there's a group like that. But
without
I think there
knowing
is.
without knowing the
Yeah.
language, the knowing the geography. Nobody
Mm.
understands English. Imagine being stranded
Mm.
there or stuck.
No, because
So
I watched JM.
okay,
He did that. Anyway, yeah, he
he
did
did
do
hiking.
it yourself. Yeah, he went to like near the top. Yeah,
Okay,
but they were like there's like a cable car there to go up. Yeah,
okay.
he went through bus, train, like that.
Mm.
Anyway, we also did matcha making, so they taught us how to make
Yeah,
proper
one of the stops.
proper matcha
One of the
in one of the
stops.
stops. Yeah.
Yeah. So I actually enjoyed that a lot. No, you
Mm.
learn how to make matcha. We
Yeah.
did squish something in the pot.
Yeah, it's like mixing it like that. Yeah. Then you add gradually the water. Yeah.
Yeah,
And we had to try it, of course.
yeah,
It was a bit bitter. Of course, the original is bitter.
yeah. It's
Hmm.
a bit
But that's the legit one.
savory. Yeah.
Yeah.
So you enjoyed doing that, and off after the we spent some time. I think we spent the whole day in
Yeah, we spent the whole
uh,
day there.
just Mount Fuji. Yeah, like
Mhm.
not. So we left maybe the hotel at 10. No, 8.
No,
Oh, the bus was
the
at
bus was
8.
at 8.
The
Yeah, so
bus
we
was
had
at
to leave
8. Yeah.
early.
So we came back to
Mm.
Tokyo maybe 7 o'clock
Mm.
because we left there at 4. We arrived at 7. So imagine from 8 till 7 we were just like traveling. So it's three
Mm.
hours to go to Mount Fuji and then come back. So
Mm.
it's a long trip. So but in the end we enjoyed all
Yeah, I
the
think they
scenery and
dropped us. Was it Shinjuku as well? Yeah, it was Shinjuku as well.
Shinjuku. I think
Yeah, I
yeah,
think it was
it's one of the main
or
bus.
Harajuku, like something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
So they dropped us there, and then we met with my family to eat outside.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
then we went back to the hotel and went to the next day, which
Yeah. Then Dima wasn't feeling well again.
yeah, because it was a bit complicated for me to for the
Yeah,
next
because we
day.
were like walking all day,
Yeah,
exploring, and then
so I didn't feel very well. I just spent the day in the hotel again, but the family went to the
yeah, we went to
Disney.
DisneySea. It was so
Yeah,
nice.
yeah, DisneySea was nice.
Yeah.
It's which I thought will be like shorter, but you
Mm.
spend the whole day again. No,
Yes, yeah. No,
almost a
Dima
day.
thought it's gonna be quick, but
I thought
of
it would be
course,
like
this
a
is
few
sea.
hours.
You need to be there the whole day.
I couldn't imagine
Yeah, because it's big, huge.
what can you do in Disneyland? I don't know. It's like for me, it's like children adventure. But what can
Mm.
you do? Like you
No,
see one
adults
thing
are
and
also
see another thing.
enjoy that place.
I don't know.
So it's a big
Sounds
place,
boring.
and it's quite far as well from where we're staying. So you have to travel. So I think it took like an hour, something like that,
Yeah,
and then you need to ride the train the cute train with hidden Mickey
Yeah,
going to Disney Sea. Yeah, so
yeah,
there's actually two, Disneyland and Disney Sea. So we opted for the Disney Sea. Yeah,
yeah,
which we all enjoy.
yeah. So the little kids, for the little kids, it's adventure. However, I would be bored to death probably spending there the whole
No,
day
I think he wouldn't. He's gonna play with all, and he
because
can ride. You can ride everything you want. Then, yeah, I actually felt bad leaving Dima, but then I'm already in Japan. I need to spend time with my family, and we also booked that one, and I paid for that one myself as well. So
don't feel sorry for me. So it's fine. I had fun in
yeah.
myself. I just walked around the Tokyo and was enjoying the culture because I felt quite well in the afternoon. I remember on that day,
Mm,
and I was walking for like miles inside Tokyo Prefecture
mm,
and Tokyo town.
yeah. Dima like that how disciplined the people there are,
It's
the
just
Japanese people.
different.
Yeah.
It's different.
And he actually touched the subway, the train, just to check if it's clean or what. But it's spotless, no?
Yeah, I mean there was a bit
Mm.
of dust, but I think
But
it was like
not a lot.
yeah, I think it was cleaned within like 2 days maybe because
Yeah, it was so clean.
and then you don't talk the like so
Yeah. So when it's tourists.
it's quite disciplined
Mm.
everywhere. So the people, it's different environments. So people like the customs. You I don't know. For me, it was quite easy to get used to the customs, like
Mm.
how the society behaves there. However, not understanding the language, maybe it's
Yeah.
harder. So the people
So you actually
cross
know who's
don't
the tourists are, especially in the train when you're loud. So they actually know that you're
yeah
tourist, and you're not allowed to eat walking. It's a bad habit for them. It's like they don't like that. So if you're going to eat or drink, you need to sit down. Yeah, that's the culture.
yeah. So there's few things that took away, and I really enjoy that. That you wait at the crossing. There's no rubbish bins outside, so you take all the rubbish with you home.
Mm,
So, however, there's benefits and disadvantages for that because I think um, it's like it's creating cleaner atmosphere
mm-hmm,
inside the cities that nobody puts the rubbish. However, some people can put it the rubbish, so it depends on the people. Everyone is disciplined on the train stations,
mm,
like the way they conduct, like you waiting for your, if you have a long destination train, you have
yeah.
to take a specific couch, like you'll go to your carriage to the door that will enter and
Mm.
you will just go to your seat straight away rather than
I think that's what make Japan controversial and interesting, because of the culture, the discipline, not just the food, but how they act.
yeah
It's very disciplined.
yeah
Yeah.
and then like Ashley said, they don't eat on the go, they don't talk on the underground, there's no it's quiet on the
Mm-mm.
underground. It's
But
uh
I'm surprised that people were pushing. Yeah, because Tokyo is very
yes,
is the capital, so it's so busy.
it's one
But
of
they
the
were
biggest,
pushing.
it's the biggest urban
Yeah.
populated
Because when we
city in
went
the
to
world area.
Osaka and Kyoto, people were less. It was less busier, and then they were not pushing. Actually, everybody was waiting to come out and to come in. Because but I understood because it's Tokyo. Anyway, Dima wanted to go to that palace. Was it palace or
Yeah, so
he got
uh
interested in one place?
so one of the days, so that was the day 4 when they went to Disney Sea. Disney day 3, I think we just walked around. We went like to the parks. We went around like outlets. We were shopping. Well, actually,
Then we go to
you were
shopping.
you were shopping
The
for your
shoes.
friends,
Yeah, the
yeah.
shoes.
So we went around, and then one of the places which I thought we can visit was like the
He thought
palace.
that it was open, that you can go inside the palace.
No, it's said
We had to walk far.
on said on Google that it's open to the public, but however, it's not open. It was completely forbidden. It was closed.
Yeah.
You couldn't even get
No,
like the
but you can walk in
claims.
the grounds. You can walk on the grounds of
No, it's
the
like a
palace.
park. So if
It's
you
like a park. It's a park.
imagine you have Buckingham Palace, but you can't walk to Buckingham Palace Gate. You can walk just in St. James Park, and that's it. You can just like, and there will be like
But we
forbidden
didn't
area where
actually.
you can enter
We
even
didn't
the.
actually see the palace.
Yeah,
It's just the wall. We
that's what I
just saw
was
the
trying to
wall.
say.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to say. So
Yeah.
that
We just saw the wall actually.
it's not even a wall of a castle. It was just
This is the wall of the
just
outside.
outside.
Yeah. Yeah. And then after that, we went to what was it? We went to where you wash the hands like that.
Temple.
Tokyo, it's a temple, yeah.
Mm.
And we went to the shrine as well, the biggest shrine, which
Yeah.
was in Shinjuku as well. So you had to walk. Actually, how long did we walk? Maybe like 10, 15 minutes.
Yeah.
It's to go inside. It's one of the biggest shrine there.
Shoken Gardens, I think it's called, something like that.
Oh, okay, yeah. So we went there. Yeah, like you need to wash your hands like that. Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
And you give, give respect.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think that's it.
We went to a lot of places actually, especially me and my family. Yeah.
So we went around.
And then what kind of food did we eat? I don't know if you remembered.
I don't remember.
Yeah, but we ate, of course, some of the famous Japanese food like gyoza, ramen, and with rice. Forgot, like chicken or pork. Yeah, everything was so good. Everything was freshly made, but I didn't get to try again Ichiran ramen. Maybe next time when we come back. Yeah. So did you find our trip? How did you find our trip that time? Because we were there for 6 days.
It was fine. I mean, I didn't enjoy as much as I wanted because it was a bit for me because I didn't feel very well. Just the last day, even the last day, I didn't feel very well. So I enjoyed it. I took a lot away from Japan, but like I like certain things, like I said.
And then do you want to go back?
Yeah, I would definitely go back to experience it a bit better with the better itinerary.
No, but you want to go in one place. Was it Hiroshima?
Yeah, Hiroshima or Nagasaki, I would love to go there.
There was lots of history there.
Or I would like to go to Hokkaido, the
Hokkaido.
island of Hokkaido.
During
or
winter.
Kuril Islands. No, I'm joking. So
if
currently under Russian occupation. But no, I would love to go to Japan to experience.
Yakiniku like I remembered where we ate in Shibuya. Yakiniku like there.
Okay.
Yeah, which I also have in my vlog in London. Yeah, you should watch that out. So it's same in Japan.
Yeah, I would love to go to places different and enjoy the countryside maybe more. Staying somewhere in the countryside, so you stayed in the traditional habitats with the sliding doors and like they do the cartoons.
Yeah, we actually want to go to Hokkaido next, but maybe in winter time because there's a lot of activities there, and it would be nice to see Japan covered in snow.
Yeah.
But we'll try to put our itinerary for 6 days or 6.5 days in the description, so at least you'll be informed as well. And then I'm going to try to do the Japan e-visa because everybody is asking. And thank you for being patient. And thank you for watching our podcast. And make sure to hit and like and subscribe on our channel. And make sure to turn on that notification bell so you get notified anytime or every time we have a new vlog or podcast.
Thank you guys for watching. Bye-bye.
Cheers.
Thanks, guys.